We're sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. You were saying
that people are very good at pretending. They pretend that what you want is the same as what they want and try to, mesh in with you. And then at the end, you find out. But at the end of the day, if you're a person like me who has discernment, because my discernment is on 1,000,
right?
I see it. So it don't take me long to figure it out. I might be a little bit sometimes tangled in my feelings. I used to be, but Lord knows that is a wrap.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's nothing. When people get tangled in their feelings when they got good intentions, I don't see nothing wrong with
that. Yeah, because you're the one with the good intentions.
Right.
That other person might not have good intentions.
And that is the issue.
And when a person says, "No, I'm just figuring things out," give them their space.
Yeah, get away from me.
Let them figure it out.
When you are, if you dating with intention, this is what I have a problem with. When people are dating with intention, and the joker come in the game and say, "Hey."
They told you from the beginning.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm looking for. And then you say, okay, well then, okay, fine. We can go ahead and work with it. Knowing good and well
that ain't what
that's not what you want. Mm-hmm. And you work with it, and then 5 months down the line, you get upset with that person because they still standing on that. I think that's the most ignorant shit I ever.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you come to me and you already know what I said. I put it on the table and said what I want. What I'm trying to do. And you come with me, all right, it's a no-brainer.
Right.
We're not going there.
And for a person...
Because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm going to go over here and lay by myself and chill out and do what I've been doing. I don't mind being alone. I think I came to the realization that
I ain't trying to I may
be by myself.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that because guess what I got?
You got peace.
Priceless.
I don't
like having it.
I don't think. What the hell was that?
Sorry.
That's fine. I mean, I don't think that. Honestly, I don't think that you'll be by yourself too much longer because you know what I'm saying.
The right one to come.
Because you know what I'm saying. It's somebody that
when she's
been waiting to hear something like this.
Yeah, I'm sticking to the script. Yeah. I'm gonna keep on sticking to the script until that person we see eye to eye. Until then, no.
Cause she'll know if it's the right one or not.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like.
He ain't coming with that fake, dumb nonsense. He's been straightforward all along.
And it's like, and like the other type of person I don't like is the one that say, oh, yeah, I'm good being alone. I'm good. But and then you can look at the person. We can look in the person's eye and see it's a lie. Like,
no, you could tell.
Why are you saying
what's in their heart by looking at their eyes?
Why were you saying?
I think they haven't gotten.
And if you're good if you're really good at being good with being alone, people that's good with shit don't mention it.
Let me tell you something. Like I just said, I would love to be. I long to have companionship, but like I said, I'm not for everybody, and I'm not that type of woman. So
that's clear
it has to be the person that's for me to be with them. Right. I'm not being with anybody. I don't want a side one. I don't want a sneaky link. I don't want none of that. Save it.
And for me, I understand.
How many times do I gotta say it? So I don't know why these men. I'm talking to y'all in my inbox. Stay out.
They looking for that sneaky link.
Y'all getting on my nerves.
They looking for that sneaky link.
Anybody be in your sneaky link?
I think she's too intelligent for the average fake person. You know what I mean? And like with somebody like myself, I've been hurt. And I ain't trying to go that route no more. So I understand what you're saying.
When you got to go and heal yourself at the relationship broke off that you had that you thought was going to be forever. Right. So now you got to go back again?
We ain't doing that.
Going back
but see, the recovery time from getting out of that hurt, I've been there.
Because you got to, at the end of the day, you got to heal yourself. Ooh. So now you got to sit here and heal yourself. That's what I had to do, heal myself.
And then be kicking yourself in the ass because I know better.
So now when you go in and you see certain things that you seen, you just be like, motherfucker.
Here's a question. Have you ever gotten out of something and went straight into something else before?
Story of my life. Always had a relationship. And that's why I'm saying I learned from my past experiences. I always was in a relationship. Right. It's like somebody will get your attention. You will talk to that person, then you focus on that person. I have learned that somebody will get my attention. It could be 5 motherfuckers to get my attention. I'm going to talk to all 5 of them.
Oh, that's where
see what I'm getting out of the 5. If anybody beat anybody out, if they don't, and I don't like none of the 5, cancel that. Give me 5 more.
Oh,
that's how I work.
That's good.
Because I'm not getting stuck on one, because that might not be the one for me.
Yeah. Y'all all put your.
So I'm going to date. Nobody's saying that you got to sleep with these men.
That's right.
But that's what a lot of women do because they nasty. And that's what they do. That's on them. I'm not taking nothing away from them, but that's to each his own is my thing. That's what I said. But I'm going to date. So I'm dating with a purpose, so I just can't pick anybody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's something I've noticed. What?
The good person will come to her and she will like, oh. Like I have this saying, right? I know how to touch somebody's heart without ever touching their body.
Without touching their body?
Yes.
It's a mental thing.
Yes.
Why you talking like you about to come steal somebody?
He was talking sexy like
hey,
yo, look at him.
I can't go there.
Hey, yo, this motherfucker crazy.
Y'all dealing with the real Lafayette now. Y'all understand that?
Well, I'm just saying, like what I've noticed is a lot of people will come out of a relationship and 3 days later they're in a new joint.
I wouldn't say 3 days. It would be like a couple of months. And then you be back in. But at the end of the day, you didn't heal from the last time. And the last trauma, whatever happened to you
and
before,
you bring that right into
so you bringing that right back.
Yep.
So as soon as one thing happened, then you flipping off the lid because that happened already in this other relationship you was in. Now y'all broke up. Now you're going to another one.
Yeah. Now you know what it means by bringing that baggage into another relationship.
This is my biggest problem. Like, I'm like, this is no exaggeration. I've seen people get into a relationship 3 days later. So you had that guy already there,
feeling
already. He already had him preloaded.
Yeah, nothing more.
And then
I don't be thinking it's preloaded. It's just like no guys don't be there, but it's easy to meet somebody. It's always somebody, and most of the time when it's easy to meet somebody, it's always the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm like, I just find that suspicious. I'm like we said, it's like it's no time to get your shit together. Like you getting out of one, and then you just can't be alone. So you
gotta evolve to realize it, though.
Remember,
you have to evolve to realize it.
Something once before. It's just like now, in order to find the right person, I gotta do an application on you. How was your finances? Where's your education? Do a checklist. You know what I mean?
Are you on Megan's Law?
Because I'm like when I'm single, I've noticed this about myself. When I'm single, I'm dangerous. I'm not looking for a new girl, but I'll lay on all girls.
Well, I stopped looking, and I
you're
always
dangerous.
say,
I agree.
I'm talking about, but you know what I'm saying? I'll lay on top of all girls. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, because that's a coping mechanism too. Like
you trying to get your satisfaction. You trying to get your
you hurting, so you just laying on top of all type. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of similar to the one. That's kind of similar to the person who just dumps into a random relationship.
Right.
So I'm like, you just right now you're coping by just having somebody to lay
because that's people. But you got to look at it like that's people who don't. When I say people who jump in relationship to relationship, they rarely like themselves.
Yeah.
They don't like who they are alone. So in order for you to like who you are, you have to spend some time alone.
Yeah. But I'm saying, well, so what do you call the guy who I just described? Like,
no, what you call him a whore.
I'm like, he'll lay on top of him. Lay on top of some shit every night.
In touch with your coping skills. All I know is I need that instant gratification. I got to keep doing this so I can feel good. But the hurt is still within inside you. You're never going to let that go.
Oh, all right, but that's you moving. Okay. I'm like,
that's the cheer.
I'm like, I was scared. I was scared nothing was leaking. But anyway, I'm just saying, because I'm like the guy who, because I'm like, when I was going through that phase, I was completely numb. I'm like,
right. So you know, it's like you don't want to feel. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't want to feel.
All I know is instant gratification.
You know what I'm saying? It don't be instant gratification for me. For me, it was out of body, bro. It was out of body, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like to a point where, you know, the numbers were so high.
Well, you know, I do got
the numbers were so high.
A lot of times,
I'm not the best looking guy, but I'll tell you what. I've never had a problem with
if you ever
collecting.
Collecting is wild.
To marriage, how you say it? If you ever went to counseling, one of the things they mention is about coping skills. Because a lot of times we can't deal with what's going on with our own feelings, but we want to vent it out and make it your problem. It ain't mine, it's your problem.
But no, but the thing is that you bring other people into it.
Yeah, that's what happened. I'm like, listen,
not facing the truth.
I'll tell you this, and like when I was going through my little thing, it's like this. Like you said, each of those women that I laid with, they wasn't looking to be just that.
They was looking for more.
They was looking for more.
But you weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't. But I did make it clear. But however, okay, if I know by them continuing to show up that they're still looking for this, I'm part of the problem because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shut this down. Let me find somebody who's looking for what I'm looking for
same thing
right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, and then because I'm like, then when I finally do find a girlfriend, it's so many hurt girls in the end. Like, oh,
he left the trail.
It's like, oh. Now you get a girlfriend. Oh yeah, I see you got your little girlfriend. She becomes your little girlfriend because you done hurt that girl. Now your girlfriend that you got right now, she your little girlfriend. She despised her for no reason. She did nothing because
you didn't pick her.
All because she's attached to you now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's the mistake that a lot of us men make right there. It's like we use those women, you know what I'm saying, for when we going through all this and all that. And then in the end, by us knowing what they're looking for, we don't, you know what I'm saying, we keep string, even though we tell them what we don't want, we still string them along by continuing to do it. You know what I'm saying? You like, look, I told you already I'm not looking for this. And you keep coming around. It's only going to end bad in the end. We don't never say that.
As a problem with women, they think that they can change it.
Yeah,
if he already told you flat out that ain't what he looking for, why should you keep on involving yourself in it? You got to be strong-minded. That's what I'm saying. That's the point.
Yeah, I'm like,
you can't blame it all on men. You got your own brain. Use it.
I agree with that.
What they feel to do.
But when some people can like you so much. Wait. Yeah, tell her 6. All right. Yeah, people can like you. They can like you so much that they don't want to let you go.
That's dangerous.
To be underneath you in the moment is very important.
I can't live without you.
It don't be to that point. But it's just like just to have you in their presence, they'll settle with that.
So when do you get your space?
It's not about shit. It's like you suppose if you know she hanging on on a hope and a prayer, and you know where you at, it's your responsibility to cut her off. It's like, well, don't keep laying on top of her, fam. Like,
yeah, because you making it worse.
You know what I'm saying? Because
you're actually making the situation worse.
Right? Because when two people lay down, somebody getting up with some feeling.
Let me tell you something about my cutoff game. It's immaculate. I will cut you off. You'll be done.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, you have to grow into that.
And you ain't.
Yeah, I will cut you at the drop. You say one thing. Say like you're done.
Damn.
She don't have to give him an explanation.
I don't like it. I don't want no man saying that. I don't care. I don't want that to be my man.
You standing on that.
And I feel like I shouldn't have to tell you not to say that. You should already know.
And that's what most or all women should do. Stand on what they believe.
They can't do that because they still haven't healed and they don't know how to move.
That's what you said. They never
because if you healed and you find peace within yourself,
right,
you will be funny about what you allowed to come into that peace.
Remember what you said? I kept laying on them because you didn't heal yet, but you felt gratification by continuing to doing it. Because pleasures are woo.
I'll say this, man. When they know you're not healed when a man say to you that, you know what I'm saying, he's not looking for this, that, and the other, but he still want to just lay on top of you. He already letting you know he damaged right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the translation.
And so you got a choice
that keep handling it
to deal with him or not. But see, as women, you get weak and you deal with it. And then now you in a situation.
Yeah.
I'm not going in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's saying to you, I'm fucked up.
You got two damaged people.
That's like a man who come to you and don't have their shit together. They don't have a house. They don't have a car. They got a job. And that's all they got going for themselves. I just feel like if you a man or a woman and you don't have none of those things going for yourself, you shouldn't be trying to get into a relationship. You should be trying to get your shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on getting your shit together. And if I believe in meant to be things. And if that person that you're going after is meant to be with that person, then you're going to be when you get your shit together. They'll be ready for you. If not, then keep moving and find a person that is. Because I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm not going through none of that type of stuff now. But I'm like, when you look, just sitting here, like I'm literally at the table self-reflecting at the same time. I'm like, I remember those times.
Thinking about those experiences.
I'm like, I didn't give a damn about none of these girls.
Right. You never heal from the first bad.
You know I'm like, I'm out of this relationship, or what do I do now?
Go to the next one and the next one and the next one. And that vicious cycle just continues to carry on and on. And guess who stays sick? You.
Well, I wouldn't say sick.
You were sick.
I'd say
you were sick.
I wouldn't say sick. What you gonna say, Mo? What you gonna say?
I wouldn't say sick, baby.
What you call it?
I know, because I know after I got off top of them, baby, my mind was clear.
The definition of
I had no worries.
The definition of over-sexual desire is sick.
But you know, but you know what? The people that got the most trauma, the most promiscuous. That's a fact.
I'll sum it up with one word. I wish people would understand and look the word up and get the right definition. And self-indulgence, because that can be dangerous. Look the word up first before you comment and understand what it actually really means.
I'm just saying, I'm like, even though those things don't exist in my life anymore, but I'm like, well, I myself have done it, and I'm like, I have friends that are doing it to this day. It's like, yo, like you laying on top of anybody that will let you lay on them.
And guess what I blame it on? Because people gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Men and women alike gave up on finding love and all that. I'm a traditional woman. I believe in it. And I believe that it still exists. A lot of people gave up on it because they've been tortured and burned so many times. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, how many times you gonna keep throwing yourself in this fire?
Yeah, I'm like,
how many times you gonna keep on doing this? So I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and I ain't gonna worry about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's just not how I'm built.
The easiest thing to get is laid to me.
Easy. And that's why some of my people always be like, well, you got this going for yourself, and this why you ain't no man. Why you single? I'm single because it's a choice.
Choice,
because the easiest thing to get is somebody. You can get anybody, but I'm not looking for just anybody.
Yeah,
so that's why
I'm so glad you're.
I would say this. I'm like, although I want to continue this conversation, I'm getting the.
Oh yeah, I feel it from the back of my head.
You see it too.
I ain't even got to.
We're gonna have to wrap this up. This is a to-be continued because we getting into a root of a lot of shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go.
Evil.
But you know what I'm saying? Like we must come back. We can come back on your territory, or you can come on our territory. It doesn't matter. You just let us. Or we can go back to our original territory.
Okay.
I like our original territory.
Okay.
Yeah. So we may go back to our original territory. Okay. This was fun. I hate to wrap it up. But
I got one thing to say.
What you got to say?
You ain't got to believe nothing that we say. Just think about it.
All right, that's it. I quit, man. All right, y'all. You guys have a good evening.
I'll be